Hi, welcome to the sixth and final video of this series that I started. Right, so previously we were looking at how to graph solutions to linear inequalities using the graph. Right, so we looked at this set, set notation, we looked at number line, and also we did some graph examples as well. So let's do two additional examples to kind of finish off this thing that we're doing, which is to graph the solutions of linear inequalities in one variable on a graph for this one. So in this case we have x greater than or equal to 0. Right, same concept, same procedure. Number in question is our 0. Right, so we identify the 0 on the number line. Yeah man, this is the line x equals 0, this long line right here. So you might wonder, so how you draw on the y-axis here, but this is actually where we have our line. Yeah man, right on that y-axis. Oops. Good, so right on that line. So another name for the y-axis is x equals 0. Right, our equation for the y-axis is x equals 0, which is, sorry, let me backtrack right there. Let me backtrack. So the equation for the y-axis is actually x equals 0, because this is the y-axis and this is also where x is equal to 0. And the equation for the x-axis is actually y equals 0, which is this. We're going to explore these in future topics. Alright, so let me get rid of this with the magic eraser. Alright, where are we now? So we identified the number in question, which in this case is 0. We check our inequality and it has the equal portion on it. Therefore we keep the solid line. Right? Keep the solid line. And the solid line actually catered for the part that says x equals 0. So we keep the solid line. Now x is also greater than 0. So on which side of this line are there numbers that are greater than 0? If we say the left side, we have -1, -2, -3. These numbers over here are actually smaller than 0. So the farther you go to this side, the smaller the numbers get. Yeah man. So the more you go to -infinity, the smaller the number get. Therefore, -100 is less than 0. Yeah man. Just like that. Probably kind of funny at first or hard to get your head around that, but that's how it basically is. So the further you go to the left on the number line on the x-axis, the smaller the numbers get. Because if you have 6 right here, the further you go to your left, the smaller it gets. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So the same concept remains over that side as well. Alright, so let me get rid of these dots. Good, so we're going to decide on which side of the number line are there numbers that are greater than 0. So based on our investigation earlier, we'll conclude that those numbers are to the right of 0. So we shade over the right hand side. Yeah man, this is how you're gonna shade your paper, you know. right? Well, you can do this, the shading thing, or you can also do this. Yeah, you can also do that. I'm gonna show you that for the last example. Alright, so let me just finish off this with the eraser. But because this have a lot of ink, you know, this ink cannot finish. Whole heap of ink may have right here, so for this case now, we're gonna write back our inequality, which is x greater than or equal to 0. Good. So by this stage, you are well on your way now. Alright, so for this part we have x greater than or equal to 5. Number in question, or number 5. So we identify the 5. Get the magic ruler now. Put it right here. And by looking at this, we can see that there is a negative part to the inequality. Therefore, we'll have a solid line like this. Yep. And if you hear some knocking in the background, some persons are having their celebration a few yards away from mine. Alright, so we have our solid line, and the solid line represents the part of the inequality that says x equal 5. But remember, as I said, there are two parts to that inequality, x equal 5 and also x greater than 5. So we have the equal portion by having this solid line. Now you're going to ask yourself, on which side of this line are there values or numbers that are greater than 5, right? And we're going to do the marking for this one. So it's basically the right hand side. So you can shade it like this as well. Yeah. Right, you can shade it like this. Still get your mark same way. Still shade it, no problem. But because I have a lot of ink in this thing, you know, automatic refill, so I could have used up a lot of it. And write your inequality now. Say x greater than or equal to 5. Right, so this example actually concludes what we have started in this video series. So if we should go back to what we did previously, right? So we looked at we had a few objectives in mind, where we needed to learn how to solve linear inequalities. We did that, and we also looked at how to represent linear solutions to linear inequalities using set notation, the number line, and also the graph. Alright, so leading up to this 6th video, we have covered everything that we ticked off, that I ticked off right here. So if you have not seen the previous 5 videos, please go back, as those videos are successive levels that you need to take, or you need to go through in order to fully understand the concept of linear inequalities, solving linear inequalities, representing linear equalities using set notation on the number line or on a graph. So as I said, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I upload new content and new information, as I try to make it as simple as possible in terms of the different steps in the explanations or the examples, because I know the type of math videos that I was looking for at one point in time. So I'm trying to create those videos now by giving you in-depth, comprehensive workout and steps. So thanks for tuning in. Please feel free to leave your comments, questions, or any concerns that you might have relating to the channel or to any video that I upload. If you have a topic that you want me to cover, just point it out in the description so that I can make a video on it for you. So again, thanks for watching, and if you're here, you basically need some level of math help, better understanding, or something related to mathematics. So this is the right channel for you. So stay tuned. Thanks for coming again. Subscribe, leave a comment, and have a wonderful mathematics journey. Thanks for watching.